welcome to another episode of My Brother's Video Podcast. I am your host, Eric the Fact Checker, and in the house today we got the Old Soul. What is up, Old Soul?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
In the house we got the Crooner.
Hello, hello, hello.
In the house we got the Comedian.
What's up?
And in the house we got the Preacher with a gun.
What up, fellas? Good to see everybody. Good to see everybody. Good to see everybody.
That's a beautiful thing. Listen, today we're going to talk about the COVID vaccine, and just want to get into it and talk about it. I know it's been a topic on Donald's mind, and Donald, I don't think Donald see things the way we do, so we'd love to just kind of hear his perspective, and then we can all chime in and talk about it, the vaccination, and we'd love to get your feedback on the things you're doing as well. So we're going to jump right into that. Kev, you got Johnson & Johnson. Crooner, did you get a shot yet?
No, 27th.
Where are you going? Where are you going?
I'm going to right by my house over at LA Fitness.
You know what they providing? What type?
Yeah, they said Pfizer.
Yeah. Huh. And Donald, you said are you not planning on getting one at all?
I'm not getting a shot. No.
Why?
I don't trust it. I don't trust the science. I don't trust the technology. And let's see what happens. If you all start growing hair in places you never grew hair, then let me know and I might consider it.
You know, and I don't blame him for that.
Yeah.
I don't blame him for that at all.
I don't either.
Who sent that video of the doctor, the woman doctor?
That was Doc, I thought.
Doc, and I didn't get a chance to watch the 1 hour video. So did somebody watch it?
I mean, the video wasn't telling me anything that we haven't already heard, right? For me, again, out of the Moderna, Pfizer, AstraZeneca, I believe Moderna was the closest one to the older technology that was used when we got vaccinated back in the day. I think we talked about that before. All the other shots, they're using new technology, and none of these new vaccines, outside of that little short trial, were being tested on humans for any long period of time.
I'll tell you why I got it. Because I had COVID. And once you had COVID and you go through that, bro, trust me, I wasn't thinking about the shot before, but what my body went through from COVID, I'll take the chance on the shot at this point because I could have died. Yeah. You know what I mean? I could have absolutely died. I'm diabetic. I had respiratory issues because of the diabetes, and I could have died. And when I look at it, I say, okay, I got a 50-50 chance with taking this thing, or I can keep going out of this world and get it again and maybe die this time, you know? So I know the research ain't been there, but at this point where I'm at in my life, I figured I take that chance.
And you're the guy that I would really like to talk to, since you already had COVID. No, I don't think anyone else had COVID. They took the shot regardless. I've never had the flu, and I've never gotten the flu shot. And so I went to my doctor and I asked him, he said, oh, I really recommend you get the flu shot. And I said to him, logically, not trying to be controversial, just logically saying, listen, if I'm wearing a mask and I'm washing my hands and I'm sanitizing and everyone around me is wearing a mask, why do I need to get a flu shot? It's kind of counterintuitive. He says, I just think you should get it so that we can rule out, if you get COVID, that we can rule out that you got the flu shot. And has anybody checked the flu numbers since we've been wearing masks?
I know the flu numbers is down because the mask.
No. Don't downplay it. They're dramatically down.
Yeah.
Like almost 95% down.
Because people wear masks.
Because people wearing masks.
Social distancing, washing hands and everything.
Right. So Kev, the comedian. All right. Yeah. Since you've already had COVID, you know what it was like. You experienced it.
Right.
And by the grace of God, you didn't pass away.
Right.
So you got the shot, because now the question I have, since you've already experienced it, why do you think, if we're going to take it, you can either take it spiritual or you can take it natural? Why do you think your life was spared with all those conditions that you just identified? And there was individuals that caught it that had very similar conditions that you had, and they didn't pass. Why do you think you were different?
I think I was different because my immune system was strong. And okay. I have been taking vitamin C and vitamin D religiously because I had to. Not even knowing that Corona was coming. So I was taking double doses of vitamin D.
You already know what I'm going to say.
Years.
So here's my question then.
Yeah.
Why are the doctors, my doctor included,
right,
why is he not promoting eating healthier, and taking vitamins, and they're pushing this shot. Why?
And you know what?
And why are they talking? One last question. I'm sorry. Why are they talking herd immunity?
Right.
Herd immunity, if you get the vaccination, that doesn't make sense to me. Herd immunity is the people in the herd, we all got it, so we're immune to it. So why are they now talking vaccination with herd immunity? And then they're saying that if you had the shot, they don't want you traveling. Something is not right here, and I just need some explanation.
Okay, I'll tell you something, bro. You brought up a good point, because everybody gets treated with the same stuff for COVID. You know what it is, right?
Yes.
Vitamin C, vitamin D,
and zinc.
Okay, that's what they give you. I'm telling you. It amazed me when I got my package. But not only that, they give you some stuff for like swelling and all that stuff. But it's not to treat. There's really no treatment for it. What they're giving you is stuff to build up your immune system to it. Which you bring up a good point. Why are we just not promoting people to go out and get vitamin C and vitamin D and zinc? That's a good point. Because that's all they're treating us with. We don't get no antibiotics. We ain't get none of that junk. All I got was vitamin C, vitamin D, and zinc.
Let me
try to 10 days.
Yeah, let me try to answer that question,
Go ahead,
Donald, because this is new to me, but I'm gonna play devil's advocate from their side of things, and given what I know about myself, right? So one, I have a healthy fear of if I get this, I could die. That's a healthy fear of it, right? That's straight up, keeping it real.
Yes.
That means I don't want nobody around me. I ain't trying to be in no crowd until I can get vaccinated. However, let me say this. I did not know until recently, literally, I thought when you get the shot, you won't even catch COVID. But that's not the case.
Oh, no, you get a little bit of COVID.
No, that's the thing. But I didn't know that. I figured if you caught the shot, if you got the shot, you won't catch COVID. But the reality of it is you still can catch it. Just the symptoms won't be as bad.
Right.
Correct.
It maybe won't.
Yeah. And so to Donald's point, why not then just do vitamin C's, vitamin D's, and zinc on a regular basis to up your immunity? So I think the question that's out there is, I think it's twofold. One is just a healthy communication of, so two things. One, how effective is this vaccine in fighting COVID or minimizing the impact of COVID on your body compared to taking vitamin C's, the vitamin D's, and zincs on a regular basis? I don't know that.
No one knows. That's the problem. No one knows. No one knows.
And I think part of that is, in addition to not knowing, part of that is just communication, right? Getting it out there. Because right now I'm starting to take, I was listening to this doctor, Stephen Gundry, just about.
I take his stuff for gut.
I'm going to be taking his probiotics soon, but he was talking about
I've been doing that for months.
He's talking about how vitamin D, you can take upwards of like 1,500, no, 5,000, 10,000 IUs a day, and it helps deter, getting infections. And I didn't know that, right? Because we as humans, we really lack vitamin D.
No, not just humans, Black people genetically don't make enough vitamin D and vitamin C
because of this melatonin in our skin.
Right? That's
why it prevents us from absorbing vitamin D. And that's why I've been telling you all since we started this podcast that I take 22 supplements a day, 11 in the morning, 11 at night. And I take a probiotic and I do a fiber wise, and I take a shake of that every other day so I clean my system out.
And is it true you said, Donald, you have never caught the flu?
No, never. NEVER, and never had the shot. Now, my argument on the flu shot is that we are sheep. So they tell us to do it, we do it. They tell us to vote Democratic, we vote Democratic. They tell us to take the shot, they take the shot. Now, you talking about the flu, we talking about they give you the flu shot in September. It's a 55% efficacy rate at 55%. So you still got a 45% chance to get the flu. 2 months later, you could do your own research. I love it because you're the fact checker. You could do your own research. 2 months later, there's a new strain. They tell you that the flu shot that you got in September is supposed to, but it does not. regulate the next strain. And then a month from now, there's another strain, just like this. So you guys all got the shot from the original strain, right? Now we have the strain from the United Kingdom. Now we have the South African strain. Now y'all ninjas, I don't wish that COVID on no one. I don't want no one that I know.
Darn it.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying, but y'all sheep, sign me up, sign me up, sign me up, sign me up, sign me
I
up.
got my own reason. I ain't got nothing to do with being a sheep. It got to do with me thinking about dying.
Exactly.
I'm not talking about anyone on this. My granddaddy used to say, if it don't apply, let it fly. For anybody that's watching this video,
Right.
if you're watching, in the comment section, please comment that you got the shot for your own medical reasons, or you got the shot because Dr. Fauci said you should get the shot.
Right.
So I think there's a healthy group of people who are fearful of dying. Period.
That's
We all die.
50 and
Well,
above.
I mean, listen, you can raise your hand, but the bottom line is we all gonna die.
No, that's true. That's
Regardless,
true.
if
I
it's your
think
time to go, whether it's COVID, a car accident, you gonna die if it's your time. It wasn't Kev's time when he got COVID.
No,
He
for
didn't
sure.
die. It wasn't his time.
Sure. I don't think people wanna take the chances of what that, what those chances are, right?
But
Like,
what
you
are the
don't wanna-
chances though? What are the chances?
They don't. That's the
One
thing.
in
They don't
100
know.
They do know. They do know. It's 1 in 100,000.
What 1 in
The-
100,000
the
people
tran-
who catch it die?
No. The
That's
thing
what
they
I'm
don't
talking
talk about. I'm sorry. Yeah, let's rephrase then.
Okay.
Why is it? And listen, you can come to me. I have the numbers since the beginning of the pandemic. All the news stations talk about all the people that have died. It's 534,000, right? We on that? How about the
That's over a
22 to 24 million people that survived? What about that? Why are they not talking about the 24 million people that survived COVID? Why are they highlighting? Because they want you to be scared. They want to control what you put in your body. Go right ahead.
I don't know.
And listen, and if I die tomorrow, if I get
don't know if I
COVID and
agree
die
with that.
tomorrow,
I don't know if I
listen,
agree
you
with
don't have this is an opinionated show.
Right,
If
you're
I
right.
die tomorrow, y'all niggas come on the show and say, yo, that nigga got COVID and died, and he was a dumbass. That's what I want y'all all to say.
But here's the reality.
Can I have your Eagle stuff to burn?
Oh, wait, you can't say reality because it's your perception.
No.
Go ahead.
I'm about to tell you reality. Reality is
I'm
people are
listening.
dying from COVID,
They're dying.
right? That's a reality.
Yes, they
right?
are. Yeah, more
Whether-
people are living though.
Whether we know about what percentage are or not, what I'm saying is there's a healthy fear out there, myself included, that if I catch COVID, I'm going to die. That is the reality, right?
Fair enough.
That I think a lot of people have, and they're scared, and so they're like, this shot is coming. I want to take this shot, and this shot's going to help me from dying, right? Like I think many people believe, like I truly believe, you get this shot, I'm not going to die, right?
Well, why do you believe that?
No, that's what I thought.
Because somebody told you that, right?
Yeah, I thought
Right.
the shot would stop you from catching COVID. Period.
No,
but that's not the case.
No,
can
they're
still
giving you COVID. They're giving you COVID. You're getting COVID. They're giving you COVID. If you've never had it as a portion of the virus, they're giving it to you.
A portion.
I'm not doing that
And
shit. That don't make no sense.
That's how the resistance.
That's how they build the resistance.
Yeah. Well, no, my immune system. No, you're changing your immune system. You're changing your DNA when you put that in your body. Do the research. I'm not gonna talk about it no more. Do the research.
No, that's
You're
okay.
you're
That's okay to
changing
talk
your
about.
listen. I don't want to hear shit. A month from now, somebody got a common cold and they in the hospital, and I don't want to hear shit.
But let me say this, man, on the real. We can talk about numbers till the cows come home, about how many 100,000 people died. But you know what's important? If one person you know that's close to you, you don't care about them 100,000. It don't matter to you. You know what matters to you? That person that you knew that died. That person that you knew that's close to you.
Listen,
died.
you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
You don't care about 1,000, 100,000, million. It's that
listen,
one that touched your heart. That one.
I've lost people to COVID. I already lost people to COVID, and it was their time.
I didn't look at it that way.
I know. Well, listen, we all got different ways of looking at life.
I know. I get you. I mean, some of these dudes, man, was in their 50s, bro.
My best friend was 59. He passed away. He was in great shape. He was a Philadelphia police officer. His name is Lieutenant James Walker. Know his family. Me and him are dual godparents.
Yeah.
He was a police officer, got on a bus, dealing with the riots. The disease was on the bus. He was a bodybuilder. He died. It was his time. I got a call on Friday saying his fever broke. I got to call Sunday night, 5 o'clock, he had
Yeah.
passed on. So if you can tell me with 100% certainty that like the Johnson & Johnson, this I think it's 67% will prevent you from having severe, and then there's another 85% that will prevent you from dying. And I'm saying that in the same vein, if you're taking the zinc and the vitamin D and all the stuff you're supposed to take, won't that do the same thing? It's just my question, and nobody seems to want to give me an answer. I'm not asking for y'all.
I don't have an answer to give you.
Because
I don't have an answer to give you. What I
right.
I don't
I
think
asked
it's
my
enough.
medical professional.
Yeah.
I asked my medical professional, and he couldn't give me an answer. So if my medical professional can't give me an answer, then I don't expect the five of us to come up with a
conclusion.
conclusion.
Good question, because I don't know if there's been enough data of people who've been doing that. You know what I mean? Before. Most of the people get it is after. We need to see the data of the people who start taking it before who actually got COVID. See, we don't even know the numbers. So that you're right. That's an arbitrary number.
And they don't want you to know the number. So why are they promoting it so diligently? Why is the United States government promoting it? And as Black men,
wait. Why do you think they're promoting it?
I think there's some type of hidden agenda, and I don't know exactly what it is, but I'm going to wait, because I think there's a term they use for me where if 70% of Americans get it, the 30% don't have to get it. I forget the term, but there's a term they use. So I want to see what happens with the 70%. And
why do you think there's a hidden agenda?
I don't. It's too fast.
Yeah.
It's too fast. It's too fast. I don't care what y'all say. It's too fast.
But why do you think
it takes 4 years, bro? I don't know, but it takes 4 years for trials to go. I don't know, man. Just
I don't disagree.
Right to me.
No, Vance, he told us in the beginning why. He told us in the beginning why.
Why was that?
He made a very bold statement. He said he don't believe the science.
Because it's too fast, right?
Science.
No, that's not makes sense. No. He doesn't believe the science. Correct me if I'm wrong, Donald. You don't believe the science regarding that it's going to work. But why do you believe that the government? It sounds like there's a hidden agenda. I want to understand.
I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, this is all right. All right, Black men. Who is the majority of the people dying?
Black men.
People of color.
No. What's the percentage? Do you know? It's 60%. Just so you know.
Yeah,
I don't know the percentage.
I'm telling you, it's 60%. You can Google it, look it up. It's 60%.
If 60% that I said,
if 60% of the Black people are dying, why? Why are they not promoting healthy and better living for Black people? We are underrepresented. We're underrepresented. Everybody here has great medical insurance, don't we? I got Health Plan East. I'm under my wife. I got great medical. My medicine would cost me $1,200 a month, but because my wife works for the city, man, I pay $150 a month for my medicine.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
I just want to. I'm trying to control this conversation a bit in a sense.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, that's fine. So 60 some odd percent of Black people were dying, and you said that why are they not
people of color?
Yeah, people of color. Why are they? You're saying why are they not promoting health?
Genetics.
But are they not promoting health? Like I'm confused. Like, when I go to the doctor, my doctor talk to me about you need to eat this, you need to eat that.
What did I just say to you?
Do it differently is different.
Yeah, but what did I just say?
You got good health care, is what he said.
What did I just say?
You talking about good health care, right?
I have, and I'm talking for a fact. I have kids. Y'all have a different perspective, you Cali dudes. Y'all got a different perspective, okay? Yeah, I'm in Philadelphia. I'm in the hood. I got kids that sprain their knee and can't go to the urgent care or can't go to the medical because they don't have medical insurance.
I've been there.
I know we all been, but you're not there now.
But does that? Yeah, that's interesting.
My point, my point is, the underprivileged still being served the underprivileged. And here's the other question I have: why are they making the exact same vaccine for the people of color than they're making for the people, the Midwesterns, the Caucasians, our Caucasians brethren? Why are they taking the same? They don't have the same health issues that we have. They don't eat the same crap that we eat. Why
what's the hidden agenda? What's the hidden agenda though? If it's for everybody.
All right, well, listen, it is for everybody, but it's, the next thing is going to happen, by the way, they're going to have, you can't get on a plane unless you've taken a vaccine. You can't go into certain federal buildings unless you've taken the vaccine. What do you think that's about?
I would say this about pharmaceuticals. Pharmaceuticals are not, listen, every pharmaceutical you look at, just as much as there's some positives, there's even more negatives out there, right? Well, there's close enough to negatives, right? You can catch this, and this, right? It's all about money making, right? If you really want to do things, I think you should do them similar to what Donald is talking about is a natural pathway, right? If I even said that right correctly, natural path, but taking healthy vitamins, doses of them. The challenge is we don't do those things on a consistent basis.
And we don't know how to do it though. That's what I'm saying. We don't know what to take.
Excuse me, is that learned behavior?
Yes.
It sounds like what you're saying is learned behavior.
For
so
sure.
how do you change learned behavior?
How much vitamin D do you take? How much vitamin C do you take? How much?
I got. Listen, I told y'all. I've been on this supplement. I can send you the box with all the different. It's not just that. It's CoQ10. It's the stuff for the brain. Getting Cobra. It's a package that comes AM and PM.
But there are daily vitamins you can take for over 55 that actually got all of that stuff in it.
I know that's what yeah.
Right. You can take that's the easiest way, Lee. That'd be the easiest way. You know what I mean? But
I want to go back to this though.
Because every time I get a physical, I'm always low in vitamin C and vitamin D. And I'm out in the sun every day. It don't matter. You know what I mean? But you got to have that vitamin D. That vitamin D is the winner. Let me tell you, that's the winner, man. That's changing the game.
No, I agree with that. The vitamin D. I didn't know.
I can't drink milk because I'm lactose intolerant. So
you might hate
yourself. Why are they not telling people that, bro? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Like almond milk, and I love it. The almond milk is only 60 calories, very low fat. Of course, you gotta have money though, because it ain't cheap. You know what I mean? To eat healthy, you gotta spend money, and that's the sad part about our people. We ain't got that money to spend. We eating at the Dollar General and eating that garbage and all that. And that's why our system is just a mess.
Yeah, I want to drill down a little bit though. I'm going back to you, Donald, real quick. So
I love it.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I want to, because I just want to understand this here. I appreciate you sharing everything you're sharing. So there's a hidden agenda, and a great percentage of people of color are dying from this here. So do you believe the virus came out of China? That's my first question.
Yes, I believe that it was a virus that was manufactured in that area. Yes, in that region. Yes.
So you think it was manufactured to impact people of color?
I'm thinking it was manufactured, and the end result is that depopulation. Why is Bill Gates so involved in this? He just go stick to Microsoft, bro. I don't need your opinion on whether or not people should take the vaccine because you built Microsoft. I don't need your opinion on that. I ask my medical professionals questions that they can't answer. And therein lies my frustration. People take the vaccine because they want to get back to some normalcy, right? Okay. Someone else on this call.
So hold on. I want you to pause for a moment. I want you to pause for a
Go
moment.
ahead.
Yeah, people take the vaccine so they can get back to some normal, to some sense.
Yes.
Right.
Right.
Yep.
So but isn't that counter to what you just said earlier about like why are they pushing it out so fast? They're pushing it out fast because they want people to get back to some form of normalcy or feel like they're getting back. That's why they're pushing it out. That's why
you feel that. Then why is your state shut down? Why is Florida?
Hold on, I want to try to answer these questions as you go in. I want to try to answer these questions as you go in.
I'm asking the question. Why is California still shut down?
All the vaccines,
Florida's open.
Because so many people have been. This is what I believe. So many people have been impacted that they don't have enough vaccine shots to get out there. Like Riverside, I'm in Riverside right now, and they got to deal with the elderly first before they can get to others. So there's a matter of how they get all these priorities, how they get the vaccines out, and that's exactly why they haven't created enough. So when you make the comment, which I mean, it's a valid comment. They're pushing it out fast. I don't disagree with that, but I think they're trying to get people back to normalcy.
We're not closed right now. We can eat. I ate in a restaurant yesterday in Riverside County. So but did you eat 6 feet apart, quote unquote? Yeah. Oh yeah.
Right.
So
absolutely. the reason I say that is because they're trying to get back to some sense of normalcy.
And they
Trying
are.
to keep people safe, right?
Yeah.
But I'm
Okay.
answering, but I'm just answering the question
So-
Donald asked of
Yes.
why they
Florida
pushing it
don't
out.
give a damn, and they
Okay.
blue.
So once again, thank you, Dr. Fauci. If you social distance and you wear a mask, thank you, Dr. Fauci. If you social distance and you wear a mask, then what is the reason for getting the shot? If you're
Okay, let me
social
answer that question.
distancing-
Let me answer that question. You're social distancing, right? We got a lot of companies. Let's talk about the economy, right? So when you think about the economy, a lot of companies have lost their employees because they can't operate like they normally do. Let's take restaurants, for example, right? You got a restaurant. In order for restaurants to make money, money's typically not made off of food. They're typically made off of drinks, getting a bunch of people in. You get it crowded. That's how they make the money. Even comedy shows, right? They pack them in. Money's made off the drinks, right? The alcohol.
And food.
And so
Yeah.
in order, the social distancing don't work for the economy to continue to evolve like it normally does. That's part of the reason why. So you can't just say let's just social distance, because things will never get back to that.
Okay, no, now
making the money.
let me address that. So in Philadelphia, to me, right, the restaurants business, they're closing down these small mom and pops. Name me a big franchise that has been affected. Name me a big restaurant franchise
Cheesecake
that has been
Factory.
affected.
Cheesecake Factory.
And where? In California?
Yeah, they have business.
They booming here in Philly and in Jersey.
Well, you mean people are going in? People are going in there?
They booming. They booming. They ain't losing no money. Sitting down right here in Philadelphia.
Oh, they sit down
Jersey.
inside. They sit down inside.
They sit down inside.
Yeah.
Cheesecake Factory. That's $1 billion industry. All right, give me another one.
Yeah.
All the big companies, the small mom and pop restaurants are the ones that's closing down.
Because the big companies got subsidized by the government, and the small ones didn't.
So
Let me say
what's going?
something
There
about the mask, though. Let me say something about the mask, and I got to cover this because this is serious to me. When I caught COVID, right? I caught COVID doing everything I was supposed to do. I stayed at home. I only went to the store to get things over New Year's and Christmas. I remember this like it was yesterday. But what I realized when I get out in them streets, them masks are not working because people got bullshit masks. They got these designer masks that ain't doing what they're supposed to do. So whether they're wearing it or not, those particles are still getting out. And that's what I'm realizing. If you're gonna wear the mask, if you got the right mask, I'm with you 100. But them phony masks half these people are wearing, and then they don't wear them correctly, that's not helping.
Okay, so I wear N95.
Right, you got the right one.
That's 95% protection.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
What about the Gucci ones? What about the Prada ones?
I don't care. Listen, I don't care. I don't give two rats asses what anybody wears on their face because I'm wearing an N95. Right. I don't care if you're wearing that little cloth shit. That don't mean nothing to me because my N95 protects me from me no matter what you're doing.
Right.
So let me go back and answer that. Let me hold on. Let me go back and answer
that question. N95.
Not everybody can get access to N95 right now.
Yes, they can. Yes, they can.
Yes, they can. Why not?
They can now.
They've been sold out.
No.
Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, so how do you know that? I mean, go to Amazon right now. You can buy them right now. I mean, come on, bro. I got a whole box.
They work.
No. Let's rephrase. Don't say they were sold out. You were prevented from buying them because they were saving them for the medical professionals about 6-7 months ago. Okay, but we're not talking about 6-7 months. We now have a vaccine. You can go get your Lysol. You can go get your toilet paper. You can go get your N95. And what I was going to say earlier is that someone on this call had a relative had COVID. That relative, how did that relative survive? It's a shame. I want the person to be able to share that story. How did that relative survive? Why is he not part of the casualty? No one, I bet you can't tell me why.
I can tell you why. It just wasn't his time.
I'm gonna say that then. Okay.
So hold on. Pause there for a moment. The fact that it's just not somebody's time, right? So I wanted to go back and I wanted to talk about that, right? You got healthy people who are passing away. And non-healthy people who are passing away, right?
Correct.
Yep.
It's always been that way.
No. You're right. 200%.
Exactly.
200% correct. But listen. So it all has to do with immune deficiency. Then I'm assuming the healthy person had something.
Listen, Absolutely.
Right. So hold on.
And
Let
here's
me
the
hold on. No,
I
just want to say some pointed things, right?
I'm gonna make it real personal too.
So
Y'all
no,
want to
that's
talk about
fine.
personal? I'm gonna make it real personal.
So it has to do with immune deficiencies, right?
Yes.
I don't know. Listen, I don't know much. I when I get off the phone, I'm gonna have to this conversation.
Fact checker, do your job.
I'm gonna have to research in depth these viruses and what they impact to help us, quote unquote, fight the COVID virus, right?
I've done my research. You
the
got to
point,
catch up.
No, I appreciate it. So the point is, so are you saying that the virus doesn't, based on what you researched, doesn't help build someone's immunity to the virus?
Talking about the shot? Talking about the shot?
Yeah.
Oh, well, they're giving you the COVID, and then you got to remember when you do your research, right? Make sure you don't do research on COVID-19. Make sure you do the right research on what is the N1, the strain. Do the research on the strain, not COVID-19. So I'm gonna make it real personal, real quick though.
Well, no, wait. Before you go there, hold on. I want you to answer my question. I want you to answer my question. So we know that the virus will take someone who's healthy or not healthy. Underlying, they clearly had some immune deficiencies, right? So
correct,
right? There's some immune deficiencies. So does the vaccination improve, fight?
It's supposed to boost your immune. It's supposed to boost your immune system. That's what they claim. But do you know anybody? You know when they you ever watch the news and they put up on the news and they say, "Hey, we're looking for people to take the vaccine. We want healthy individuals to take the vaccine." Right. I want you to do your research, fact checker, and tell me next Monday how many of the people who volunteered for the vaccine to do a trial were Black people.
So I know my son is Black and he went for the trial.
Okay.
I can tell you that for sure.
All right, but yeah, so you got, okay, but sure. Give me the percentage.
Okay. No, that's fine. That's all fair and well. You're talking about Black people. We're talking about the vaccine. I just want to talk about whether or not it increases your immune system.
That's what it's supposed to do.
Okay, so the fact that it increases your immune system, whether you are healthy or unhealthy as an individual, wouldn't it benefit you right now, like to take it if you don't know?
If you believe,
right,
what they're saying is true, and I don't believe it's true.
Got it. Okay, that's a fair.
You know what? Let's back up for a minute. One thing I think what people are not realizing is this: the way they explain taking these vaccines is really not correct. They say that it prevents you from getting the flu. You know what? It prevents you from dying. That's what people die from the flu. COVID, it prevents you from dying. That's what they're not saying. I don't know why they don't say the die word, but that's what it is.
You know why they don't say it? Because if you get the shot and you die, then the family member can sue the medical people because he got the shot and he died. Now, I really wanted to tell this story because this is very relevant.
Let me tell y'all real quick on that one too. You got to sign a letter to take the shot.
Hold on. Let me ask you this.
Oh, that's real. You got to sign a letter.
You took it also. You got the shot also, right? So when you got the shot also, what exactly did they tell you when you got the shot?
Well, when you first sit down, they go over a number of questions.
So let me be pointed. What did they tell you about what the shot does?
They don't.
They don't.
They don't tell you what the shot actually does.
Okay. I got something for y'all. I got something. Look,
meaning what did it tell you?
I got this right here. It says.
Is this what they gave you?
Yeah, you get a sheet. They give you a paper when you go there.
You get the sheet. You do get the sheet. Thanks, comedian.
Yeah. Pfizer and Moderna were 95% effective when they were trialed. Experts said the trial results cannot be compared against each other, right? Okay, makes sense. But here's what they found. They found that it has an 85%, if you go across the board, efficiency against severe illness. That's what they're going after. Severe, the stuff that kills people. Mm-hmm. So they're saying it has an 85% chance of being correct. That is a 15% they ain't gonna make it. But
now I got a question.
Part of doing business, you know what I'm saying? But
I got a question.
They gave me when I went there, Vance.
If I have COPD and I take the shot and I'm already at risk because my lungs are bad, my lungs have. Yeah. So you take the shot in hopes.
So wait. Hold on.
Hold on
a moment.
I believe that one.
So you got COPD. Let's just take that as an example. You got COPD.
Right.
Are you saying that you taking the shot won't help you, or you saying it's going to further
say that? I'm saying that people that have COPD are at a higher risk because this disease attacks your respiratory system. So if you have COPD, and I would recommend anybody with COPD get the shot because they already have a respiratory disorder.
So we agree.
I really want to talk to you.
Hold on, but so what we agree on is this. I hope we agree that the shot, what you're saying is the shot potentially increases one's immunity against
if you have certain if you have certain underlying conditions. Yes.
So you're saying if you don't have certain underlying conditions,
like diabetes,
listen, I have diabetes.
Blood pressure,
remember, I have diabetes. I have high blood pressure. I have high cholesterol. I have all of that, and I'm still not taking the shot. Point blank. Now, I want to point out that I just want to talk about my mom real quick. My mom passed away June 24th. My mom she had a heart condition. She had high blood pressure. Now, when they got the body to the morgue, they're going to have the audacity to call me because they want to classify my mom's death as COVID related.
Yes, they did.
Why? Because she had a heart condition? Because she was a type 1 diabetic? Not allow them to classify her death
as COVID
related. Because my mom didn't have COVID.
So
but that would have fit the narrative though, right?
No,
it would have fit the narrative.
Listen,
underlying condition, COVID. Oh, she died because of COVID.
Hold on. And do you think they're still doing that with everyone?
All you gotta do is do the research what Cuomo was doing. Cuomo was hiding all the deaths.
I don't know this right now. I don't know. Listen, I don't know this right now, and I need to research this. But do you still think they're saying everything is COVID related?
Yes. Everybody, all these deaths,
but why?
Not talking about the people because
is it because they can't tell the difference between the two?
There is some type of agenda that has not been revealed yet, and it's going to be revealed at some point.
Do you think?
And I'm not no Alex Jones conspiracy theory, that crazy Alex Jones.
Oh no,
conspiracy type.
You sound kind of conspiratist right now.
I'm saying right now that y'all all take the shot. I'm gonna sit back and watch.
No, I hear you.
And after 3 or 4 months, y'all seem to be all right. You're not pissing pink or yellow. You're not pissing amaldehyde, and you're like, yo, I'm good. Yeah. But didn't Marvin Hagler's people say he got the shot and died right after getting the shot?
His wife today said he did not die from the vaccine.
That's what I'm saying, Donald.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Hey, listen. I wonder how much money she got paid to say it.
Well, let me address this real quick. I got to address this, man. And this is what people, and I think this is where the confusion comes in. Okay, people, a lot of them have not died directly from COVID.
Right.
This is what you're going to understand about COVID, okay? COVID attacks your body, attacks your respiratory, your breathing, all of those muscles. Now, your body has to fight that. So when you're going through it, your body is fighting every day to keep it out of your lungs. That's the fight. That's the biggest fight. Because once it gets in your lungs, it's pretty much a done deal.
Ventilator, it's a wrap.
That's right. When you get to the ventilator, it's pretty much over. So people get over COVID, right? And they go back to life as usual. But guess what happened to the inside of their bodies?
Long haulers.
It's been beat down. Yes. Now, the next thing they get does them in. It could have been a mild heart attack this time because the body can't fight no more. The body has been beat down. And this is what I learned. Trust me, when I got this, I wanted to learn as much as I could. And they showed you this graphic, and it showed you like your heart, and it's like that defense of like a boxer. And he punching back, but eventually he get tired, and he start taking shots. And that's what happens to the body from COVID. So it ain't directly COVID that's killing people.
Thank you.
It's the effects after COVID.
Thank you. So it's the effects after that affected their already pre-existing condition.
Bingo.
And the COVID made those pre-existing conditions worse.
That's right.
So KT, my question for you, all you have is a little high blood pressure. I think you talked about that on this. Why would you take it if that's the only issue you have? Why?
Because number one, I want to be, for me, I'm going to talk about me personally.
Yes.
Number one, preventive. And eventually, because me and my wife travel often and we haven't been able to travel we haven't been able to travel since this whole thing started, we feel as though that this can be a preventive measure in helping us to travel.
Scientists are saying that even though you got vaccinated, they don't want you traveling. What do you say to that?
What
That's
I
what
say
the
to
scientists are saying.
what I say to, as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to go on a spiritual, and it's personal choice right now.
Oh, so now you decide to go on
Wait,
spiritual.
wait, wait. What science?
So
is
you going on?
No,
You going
I'm
on
being
spiritual
asked
now?
right now, right? I'm being
No,
asked.
I'm just making
so-
sure. I'm just making sure because
I'm
now
being
you
asked.
relying on spiritual, but before you wanted that
Hold on a
shot. So
moment. Hold
I'm
on a
just
moment.
curious.
Hold on a moment.
No. I'm saying I'm using both. I'm using a combination of both, bro. I'm using common sense.
That's
I'm
right.
using
Yes.
spiritual, and I'm using preventative.
Okay.
That's right.
And all of
All right.
those things collectively,
Based on what research did you do? You just said you didn't do no research. So
No, I
you
didn't do
took the shot,
research.
right? So how
For
do
me,
you know? So how
I
do you
don't.
know?
It's personal choice.
How do
and
you know
faith.
you didn't get? How do you know you didn't get some water shot in your arm? How do you know you got the actual vaccine?
Faith.
Hey, don't let him taunt
Faith.
you. Don't
Hey,
let him
I'm
taunt
just
you.
asking the question.
Hey, let me read this again. Let me read
Just
this.
asking the question.
Faith,
Let me,
bro.
hey, fact checker. Let me say this.
I'm saying, I know.
All right, hold on, everybody. Hold
I'm
on.
faith.
We got a lot going on. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hey, this is what the people are saying. This is why the people say they're going to take it. This is what they said. This is majority of the folk. They said, I think I'm taking this because I don't want to get really sick. This will keep me out of the hospital, out of ICU, and worse yet, will keep me from dying. I think that's the impression that most people are thinking about this. Seriously.
So,
whether you agree with it or
Listen,
not,
my
that's what people are believing.
hold on
my
a
son
moment. Hold on a moment. Hold on before anybody says anything. Crude is not here, but I'm telling you, we could take a small sample of ourselves and say, why are you taking the virus? Right?
Okay.
I mean, we're a small sample, right?
Yes.
Of ourselves, but as small as we are a sample of it, I mean, it's a sample, right?
We consider real numbers though, because we're 5 black men over 50 years old.
Exactly.
You know, we are the target market. That's
No,
what we
exactly. And so, you know, I'm going to, first of all, I'm going to start and say that I'm taking it because I have a healthy fear of death. I know my time has come. It will come, and God will say when it's ready, but I'm not trying to lead it along.
I ain't trying to help.
If the virus is out there and I know I have high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and I'm obese, then I'm going to do whatever I can to fight that. So in addition, Donald, I say this, in addition to getting that vaccine, I have started upping my C's, my D's, right? No, I have. And I need to add my zincs because I don't have any, but I'm going to be adding zinc to that because I'm trying to keep that up. And then moving forward is a part of my everyday course of life. Like I went out and bought a pill box straight up, 2 of them to be exact. I'm going to be taking these things on a regular basis because I know that they will help from an immunity perspective and keep my immunity up. That's personally why I'm doing it. So I just want you to just very quickly say, like, why did you take it? What was your reason for taking it? The actual vaccine. Why did you decide to move forward?
To move forward, I want to get back to some form of normalcy. I wanted to take it as a preventive measure because I want to start traveling again. Me and my wife would like to start traveling again. Our thing is it going to be 100% effective? We don't know. I don't know. I have to trust and believe that it will be and take the necessary precautions that I would take, what was taken before with the social distancing, the mask and all that. But, you know, I'm going to get the shot because we want to start traveling again.
But you could travel without taking the shot.
No, not for me.
But why? I want to know why.
Because of his lack of faith.
I want to know exactly why.
Yeah.
Because I feel as though it's a preventive measure. I can get into a car and drive, right?
A preventive measure against what?
Dying.
Against the virus. I can get into a car and drive, right? But putting on a seatbelt is going to give me that extra added safety, correct?
Yes. Let me ask you another question.
Into an accident.
Let me ask you a pointed question. What is your ultimate fear if you get COVID? Like you all right. So no, I'm asking that because you're saying, hey, I want to do it because I want to travel. Well, you could travel without taking the vaccine. You're saying, well, I want to make sure I'm protected against what? The virus. But what is your fear about the virus? Right. I want to get to the bottom of it, right? Because I think that's a healthy reality of why most people don't want to do it.
Ultimately, the preventive, I mean, it comes down to I don't want to die. I mean, not by that, not by helping it. I'm going to die of something, right? But I don't want to die of that.
You know, ask yourself this question, man. Has anybody on here had something happen to them where they were this close to death and you had time to think about dying? When you've been there, let me tell you something. It's a different animal.
Totally.
Having something in your body that can kill you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? knowing that thing, no matter what you do, take the vitamin C, the zinc, you don't know, but it could kill you.
So you're telling me you've been there, comedian, all right? Kruner, I know you. Kruner, we know you've been there in a different circumstance. So,
Right.
so your reason for wanting to take this, comedian, is because of what? The virus.
I don't want to die, bro. Not like that. You know what I'm saying? Not like that. Is what I'm saying. Is if I can do something to prevent it, even help me a little bit. You know what I mean? Then I'm gonna do whatever I can to help myself, because I still, like old soul, I still want to travel. I still want to do my shows. I still want to live my life. I don't want to stop living and sitting at home and sit in the chair like I did over Christmas and New Year's and get COVID and die. I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna take preventive measures. I'm gonna continue my safe distancing. I'm gonna still wear my mask. I'm gonna do everything I'm supposed to do, but I'm gonna take that extra seatbelt, like my brother said. That's what it is. I'm gonna throw the seatbelt on. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. Let me just say this: I ain't trying to give God an alley-oop to kill me. That's what I'm saying. I'm not throwing him the pass. That's what I'm trying to tell you right now. Okay.
The bottom line to all this is, like, I'm listening to us talk, and what really tripping me out is this. All right, we lazy. Overall, we lazy. We want a quick fix. We don't eat the way we're supposed to eat. All right. So don't sit here saying I'm gonna do everything I can to. You're not doing everything you can to live. We plant eaters. We eating the hell out meat.
And we'll still be eating meat.
Everything else. You understand what I'm saying? So we're not doing everything. We're not drinking enough water. We're not getting enough exercise. Come on. We're doing weight check-ins every Monday. And we ain't losing no damn weight. All right.
So who's actually trying to lose weight? That's the question.
So
I'm really not trying to lose weight.
Thank you.
I'm really not. I can do it weekly, but I can I'm fine. You know, I'm happy.
So he makes a listen.
6 ounces. You know what I'm saying?
Bruno makes a valid point, right? We make this argument about we're doing everything we can, and when in reality we're not. But as humans, I mean, that's who we are. We pick and choose kind of what we do, right? Like we do. My question still stands though, Kruner. You want to take this? You want to take this virus? You want to take the vaccination? Why? Like, why do you want to take?
Because I have underlying conditions. I got every damn thing they said you can die from, and I'm saying I'm gonna be the first one. And I'm a black man, and you know, and I can remember Tuskegee. I can remember how they just use us as guinea pigs all the time, man.
Vietnam, they use drugs on us.
They don't. The pharmaceutical companies don't care about us. Even in the Constitution, they wrote, "What are we 5/8 of a human?"
I ain't good with fractions, but
I was talking to Kevin earlier today. Well, the Joker, whatever the hell his ass is. and I was talking about, they did a special on Lady Bird Johnson. This is right up completely off the subject, but they talk about how much she was an environmentalist and taking care of the world and all this kind of stuff. She liked flowers and stuff. Right. And they said she got her name from her mammy. I'm like, what? The mammy named her Lady Bird. And they got a picture of her with sitting on the black woman's lap and almost sucking a boob. What kind of shit is this? So this is our vice president. President's wife. You know,
you went way off the topic.
I know. I got this telling
you went way off the topic. You can't me.
Oh no, it was on his mind. He had to get it off.
It was on his mind.
Get it off. It didn't matter.
But is that the next episode of First Lady?
But the reason you don't want to take the shot,
because Lady Bird Johnson. Because Lady Bird Johnson was a racist. They taking it from the racists.
Yeah, Lady Bird Johnson was a racist.
And that's why I take the shot. Lady Bird Johnson.
No, wait. Are you telling me though? We're trying to take a small sample of.
I don't want to die.
So now, Donald, you're saying, listen, you're saying completely the opposite. I'm not even taking the shot.
He healthy now.
Yes, I'm not.
I know he's setting it up. He said he's waiting to see if we get an extra eye or an extra leg or whatever.
Exactly.
But here's
if I come back in 3 months and my arm is like that, that worked for me. It was good for me. I'm good.
Everybody do small hands. We all come back and we got small hands.
Hey, it had no effect on me. Yeah.
That virus works for me.
Donald, why your hands normal? What's wrong, man?
Normal.
Why you got normal hands?
What's wrong with you?
He didn't take the shot. See, everybody took the shot. Gonna come back on like, no, I was good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, I was good, right? I mean, I ain't getting no effects from it. I was good.
But here's the thing I want to say, right? There are people who are out there who don't care. They're not wearing a mask. Because Donald, you mentioned, hey, listen, why don't people just wear masks? And you know, everybody's social distant, but there's so many people who just don't care. Okay. They're not even social distant. I think we all agree that immune systems need to be stronger. So as people of color, us being African Americans, we definitely, and this is for our listeners out there, we definitely need to be focusing on upping our immune system, right? Whether you are underweight or overweight, you should be focusing on, you know, vitamin C's, vitamin D's for sure.
And zinc,
vitamin D's, and then zinc, right? And add those things to your system so that you can lead healthier immune systems going forward.
My brothers, video podcast.